Welcome to Holic Police Dashcam, where fugitives pay the price and officers deliver jaw-dropping action. From a stolen car ending in a fiery blaze to a crazed suspect scared of a K9 and a fearless, reckless beauty, buckle up, subscribe, and turn on notifications. The next adrenaline rush starts now. June 12, 2023, Tacoma, Washington. Around 11:25 a.m., a woman called 911 to report her car had been stolen at gunpoint. Police jumped into action. Thanks to an AirTag hidden in the vehicle, officers tracked the suspect to I-5, and a high-speed chase quickly erupted. As police moved in, the suspect floored it, weaving through packed streets, darting into oncoming traffic, and blowing through red lights while making sharp turns onto side roads to throw officers off. But would things really go the way he planned? Oh no, that wheel's about to come off. And there it goes. He's not seriously going to keep driving like that, is he? That's way too dangerous, shouted a driver following behind.
He lost the tire, watch it, he's on rim.
And sure enough, he kept going, driving on just 3 wheels. A desperate attempt to escape. How much longer could he keep up this reckless stunt?
Vehicle's in the number 2 lane. He's now in the number 1 lane.
He couldn't continue running. A perfectly timed pit maneuver sent his car spinning out of control and crashing into the police car. The chase ended in dramatic fashion, showcasing the precise driving and tactical decisions the police made to safely take down the suspect and protect the public.
Still southbound, medium traffic, speeds are 62.
After fleeing through the brush along Interstate 5, the suspect was quickly taken into custody. At that moment, flames began erupting from the suspect's vehicle. Tacoma officers bravely rescued a passenger from the burning car.
She's the only one we saw! Get away, get away,
Police and local residents jumped in to help fight the flames, and firefighters did everything they could. But the fire was too intense. The suspect's vehicle was completely destroyed, and a police cruiser was also lost in the blaze. A firearm was found near the burned-out vehicle, adding more charges to the suspect's case.
This case before the court is Davis's
The suspect, Randy Tipa, appeared in court in a wheelchair. He's facing charges of robbery, fleeing police, use of a weapon, and several other felonies. He's being held on a $250,000 bond. January 22, 2025, Sebastian County, Arkansas. A routine traffic stop near Highway 71 exploded into a dangerous pursuit as the suspect fled into Fort Smith. With lights flashing and sirens piercing the air, deputies chased the vehicle as it weaved through traffic, refusing to stop. How far would this reckless run go? He accelerated hard. Getting rear-ended at 100 miles per hour didn't stop him. Instead, he pushed even faster, blowing through red lights one after another, as if daring both the police and fate to catch him. No.
We're headed back north south. Turn that field south part.
The pursuit led to an apartment complex near 5121 Towson Avenue, where the driver crashed into an open field. The deputy saw his opportunity. He hit the rear passenger side tire in a precise move to disable the vehicle. But the suspect continued to accelerate, circling wildly in a desperate attempt to escape. With no way out, the police surrounded the car. The suspect screamed and refused to get out, but it was all in vain. He would pay the price.
We've got a DVR. We're out here in the middle of the field. B-15. DVR on the field.
Verbal commands failed. K-9 Rick launched in. Officers saw a knife on the suspect's pocket, his hand inches away. In a split second, the window shattered, fists flew, and chaos erupted. After a brutal struggle, the suspect was finally ripped from the car and cuffed on the ground. He used his hand to smash the car window. Have you seen that kind of force? Don't mess with the police. David A. Bruce was arrested after fleeing in a vehicle and assaulting law enforcement. He faces charges including aggravated assault, possession of a weapon during the commission of a crime, resisting arrest, and reckless driving. For a small act, he suffered a big consequence. What a mistake. January 30th, 2019, Fort Lauderdale, Smith, Arkansas. Chaos erupted when Lieutenant Tim Gushing of the Arkansas State Police attempted to stop a flagged stolen 2004 white Acura. The suspect hit the gas racing northbound on I-540 at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Tension escalated rapidly. The suspect pulled a U-turn on the highway and merged onto westbound I-40 with zero regard for public safety, blasting past semis on the shoulder and pushing the Acura to its limits, reaching speeds of 120 miles per hour.
back 11 or 6. I'm staying behind them. Do you want me to continue in Oklahoma 11 or 6?
What's going on? A blown tire. My truck won't stop, the truck driver shouted in panic. But that didn't faze the suspect. She continued driving on a shredded tire, even swerving into oncoming traffic on Dora Road, escalating the danger to a whole new level.
72, get that tire out.
The officers received the go-ahead. If you get the chance, pit her. Bowman acted without hesitation. 2 swift, forceful strikes sent the car sliding, nearly flipping. But the suspect refused to back down, regaining control and continuing to accelerate at full speed. The danger was far from over. On US 64D, speeding through Oklahoma at 110 miles per hour, Bowman took action, a decisive pit maneuver. The Acura spun wildly, flipped, and slammed into a tree. In the moment of silence following the violent crash, only one question remained. Is the suspect still alive?
We got her. We're going 15 right now.
Her luck held out. Putt, dazed but alive, crawled out of the rear window as police surrounded her and quickly handcuffed her. Putt was treated at the scene and then transported by ambulance to Baptist Hospital in Fort Lauderdale. Smith.
You got her? Somebody else in the car? I don't think anybody else in the car. I didn't see anybody else in the car. Tell me about kid there. I think the other stolen, she was in front of that other stolen car. Well, she was parked right in front of the silver and
Police confirmed the vehicle was stolen and Putt had an active parole violation. He faces charges of theft, felony fleeing, and driving with a suspended license. Despite the chaos, he was released after signing the arrest warrant on February 5, 2019. May 6, 2024, Lee County, Florida. At 1:55 a.m., Officer David Blake spotted a Dodge Charger speeding on Colonial Boulevard. After briefly stopping at a red light, the driver fled at full speed, sparking a high-speed multi-county pursuit. The Charger tore down I-75 at over 130 miles per hour, weaving recklessly through traffic as Officer Blake called for backup. Near the Luckett Road overpass, the suspect suddenly braked, executed a dangerous U-turn and sped the wrong way down the ramp. Minutes later, they turned onto Luckett Road, hitting over 100 miles per hour while swerving into oncoming lanes. The suspect reached a dead end at a gated community, quickly U-turning back toward the I-75. Attempting another wrong-way escape, he lost control, skidded onto the median, but recovered, evading a Piet and continuing the chase. The Charger hit 130 miles per hour on I-75, swerving dangerously. The suspect faked an exit, then veered back into traffic and flew past Palm Beach Boulevard, turning the chase into a prolonged high-speed pursuit on the highway, made even more dangerous by poor visibility in the darkness. Approaching exit 158 at 100 miles per hour, the suspect veered onto Tucker's grade, slowing to 70. Blake seized the perfect moment, executing a textbook pit maneuver that sent the Charger spinning wildly before coming to a stop near Tribune Blvd. As Blake approached, hands rose from the window. This chase was finally over. Jalen Robertson was arrested and charged with fleeing law enforcement, driving with a suspended license, endangering a passenger, and resisting arrest without violence. On February 24, 2023, Wauwatosa, Milwaukee, chaos erupts as a stolen Toyota Highlander speeds through the city, refusing to stop for police. What follows is a high-speed pursuit captured on dashcam, with danger at every turn.
Continuing westbound on the board from 101st, speeds are 55. Traffic is moderate to obstruction. Slowing down for traffic. We are right behind it. Going through the mall lot. We are going through the mall lot northbound, past Nordstrom. It is cutting through the Nordstrom parking structure area.
5 patrol cars chased the suspect through snowy streets as he weaved into neighborhoods, ran red lights, and slammed into a truck and SUV to escape a trap near a traffic light. With every reckless move, the risk to public safety surged. The pursuit continued at a slower speed, yet the police refrained from taking aggressive action. Could this be part of their strategy? What are they planning next? In fact, using their knowledge of the terrain, the officers set up ambushes at key intersections the thief might cross, then deployed powerful tactics, leaving no chance for his escape.
Drivers in male black, short hair, from
Spike strips were deployed unexpectedly, leaving the thief no way to dodge and disabling the tires completely. Even with no tires, he kept going briefly until police waited him out, forcing him to surrender without further action.
I need squads in the area of that pursuit in case they were to ask me to hit.
The suspect, swiftly arrested, now faces charges for vehicle theft, reckless endangerment, and fleeing law enforcement. A harsh reminder that reckless actions can cost one's freedom for a long time.
Eyes on the car. I got the car.
MV-7140, they're taking the driver into custody.
Turn around, face away from us, keeping your hands in the air. Hands up. Turn around and face away from us.
While it's clear they're using tactics appropriate to the terrain, some have questioned whether it's taking too long, when there have been several opportunities to apprehend the suspect more quickly. What do you think? June 29, 2024, Ohio. On a rainy day with slick roads, a Nissan Maxima was spotted speeding. When officers tried to pull it over for safety, the driver refused, leading them on a 33-mile chase from Trumbull County to Portage County. What would happen next? And would everyone make it out safely?
No, watch it, she's gonna 30 on it.
179 over high now, westbound. She's showing the right range.
Despite the tires being deflated by spike strips and the bad weather, the Maxima continued speeding at 110 miles per hour. The chase intensified as 10 patrol cars joined the pursuit, but the suspect kept fleeing for miles, forcing police to increase coordination to bring this threat to an end.
Number 2, she's in the middle lane, still going back and forth.
Left front tire is, she's on a rim on the left front. Watch it, she's gonna try to hit you.
There were many opportunities for the police to neutralize the vehicle immediately, but they didn't take them. They wanted the vehicle to stop safely and ensure nothing bad would happen. They closed in, making sure the suspect's vehicle couldn't escape.
Supervisor out. Is that order?
The officer ordered, "Get out of the car, put your hands up." "I just want to make sure you're safe." "Damn it, he's running again," the officer shouted. The situation escalated fast, and police weren't backing down. The vehicle was boxed in, guns drawn, no room left to run. Paragula's strange question, for what, only heightened the tension. But in the end, she and her passenger were taken into custody quickly and safely.
Hands up! Hands up! Holy Spirit!
Ending a chase that underscores the high risks of fleeing law enforcement, especially in poor weather. Despite claiming she was suffering from insanity, Paragula now faces the consequences of her actions. If she gets a reduced sentence for mental health reasons, many argue her license should be permanently revoked. What do you think? After all the tension and drama, today's chase ended safely and quietly. But tomorrow, it's a whole different story. Wild pursuits and big emotions await. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss a thing.